Hi there, welcome to today's video. Today I want to show you how you can reuse these air fresheners when they're done with, I guess. These typically last about 30 to 40 days when you use them. Sorry about the background noise, that's just my cat Milo playing with a lid from a container. So that's what you guys hear. If you hear that in the background, it's just playing. So I can't remember what these things are actually called, but you pop the back of them and they release a scent in your room. So I want to show you how you can keep these and reuse them. Then you don't have to go out and buy them over and over and over again. Like, they can get quite expensive. They do still have a little bit of a smell. So I mean, if you want to just keep that in there, and I can show you what to do. So let's go ahead. I'm going to show you what I do to kind of repurpose these and save some money. So they're like a Febreze air freshener, air something. Okay, so what I did is I ended up popping them apart, because you can. They have just these little tabs that just kind of come apart with a knife. I'll show you here right away. And then in the inside are these little air freshener pieces. So you can see it was punctured on the back, and the scent would come through the back. So it popped the tin foil part off. And so that's how those work. So all I did was I just took a knife, and you can kind of see I started prying this one apart, and you just kind of twist. Just get your knife in there and twist until it pops. Sometimes they're a little bit tough to get open, but you can still get them open. And then just pop them off. You can take this totally out and remove it. So you've got yourself little venting containers anyways. Those are pretty neat to have around. So yeah, so that's just how you do it. You just work around. Pop them off. I've never had one break yet, cross my fingers, but if it does, you're going to toss it out anyways. So, like I said, I can still smell, like, it still has some smell. So, okay, I've popped those apart. I'm going to get them all popped, and because I have another one here, and I'll bring you guys back. Okay, so for the first one, I want to show you, we have some oranges. So all I do is I just keep the peelings of the oranges and I dry them out. You can see right here. You don't have to dry them out before you put them in, but I did. It's almost like a potpourri. So with using those, because these do have an orange scent already, I ended up getting some just essential oil. So this is just a sweet orange essential oil. Now, what I'm going to do with this is just take a paper towel, put your oranges on top. I might break them up a little bit more. So I'm just going to sprinkle some of this essential oil on the oranges, just to give it a little extra scent. You can put as much as you want on there, depending on how long you want it to last for or how strong you want it. I put on quite a bit. So this, I can smell it already. It's pretty strong, but it's so, like, it smells really nice. So all I do is, you can see there's a clear window and then there's like a venting area. So I'm just going to lay my pieces inside. You can lay them however. hopefully these all will fit. This here is about 2 small oranges. Okay, and then we just take the back and we put it on to the front. And as easy it was to click off, they just click back together. So we just got to find those grooves, click them back together, and you have yourself a new air freshener. So this is going to last you at least a good month. So it's a little bit of like an orange design. You can stick this in your window, bathroom, bedroom, anywhere, office, and you're going to have this like citrus smell in your room. So there's one idea that I had for reusing these things. I wish you could smell this, because it smells so good. So there's the one. Now the next one is a little bit more simple. Again, we have our empty container. Now you can either use these little cotton swabs, I think, or whatever, or cotton balls. So depending on what you want to use. For this one, I'll probably use the cotton balls. And I'm going to be using, again, some essential oil. This one is a lavender scent. I can leave the links down below if you're interested in purchasing these on Amazon, as they do have them on Amazon. So I'll leave the links below for all these items. For this one, you can probably just do it right in here. Just get your cotton ball. And if you're really into like design or something, you could always put like a little lavender piece, or I'm gonna see if I can find one. All right, so I actually found this little lavender sack that I used to have. I've had it for quite a few years. It does still have a little bit of scent, but we're gonna use this. Actually, I'm gonna cut it open, and the nice thing about repurposing is, well, you can just reuse things for different things. So I'm gonna show you. Should be some lavender in here. I'm gonna sprinkle this on the top. Just gonna put enough in there so it just kind of covers the picture area. I know there's some over the side, but whatever. No big deal. And then I'm going to put my cotton swabs on top. I guess if you don't have lavender seed or lavender flowers or something, you can, if you want, you can probably put just even a picture in the front just to make it a little bit fancier. And then you just put a lot of the scent right on the cotton ball. And again, just as long as, or as strong as you like it. And pop this back on. Might have to shake out some of those seeds because they might fall out. So I guess what would help that or prevent that, just by putting some more cotton balls in it, in this container. But I don't need that many seeds in there, just more for show. So a little messy. Lots of scent in there. So again, like I said, you can probably just fill this with cotton, but this is good. So there's the lavender scent one. And for another idea, so if you want to reuse these packages, if you have like a syringe around, that would probably work best, as you can poke the hole in the back here and be able to refill this thing. I don't have a syringe, so we're going to be just poking a hole with a knife. And then I have this fragrance oil that I'm just going to be dropping inside, and it's just a rose oil fragrance. So I'm going to add a little bit of water to this as well. kind of neat to see what's inside this thing anyways. If you want to see what it actually looks like. So there's like a little plastic piece back here. So when this blue part punctures, it presses onto the back of the foil, and then it punctures the foil with those little piercing things. So that's how that works. So I'm going to put a little bit of water in here, and then I'm just going to add some fragrance, or maybe I should put the fragrance first. Probably doesn't matter. Maybe that's what I'll do, is I'll put the fragrance first. So I'm just going to drop a bunch of fragrance in. And I think with these bottles, I think you can pop these tops off. Oh yeah, that'll make it easier. And then just pour some fragrance in. I don't know, actually, that'll probably work. Got quite a bit in there. Pop that back on. Now I'm going to go and fill the rest of it with some water. And then I am actually probably going to just shove the cotton ball inside as well. It'll kind of help to prevent the water spilling if it happens to tip over. There we go. If you want, you can probably tape that up. You don't have to. Milo was being a little bit cranky today. He just needs attention, I think. And then we just, you can just pop this back inside and put the cover on. You're going to have a nice rose smelling new room. There we go. So I just kind of wipe it off because I kind of tipped it. So with this one, you want to definitely make sure you're going to put it in a spot that it's just going to stay up, because we did put a hole in the top of it. So it's not going to leak or anything when it's upright. So you want to make sure this one doesn't topple over. Where the other ones that we did, you don't have to worry because it's not going to spill anything out of it. So there's the rose one. Okay, so the next one is a little bit more fancy. So if you had, I'm going to be using this time just a grapefruit essential oil. If you had pieces of grapefruit to stick in here, that would be awesome. But I'm going to do something a little bit more blingy. So I'm going to take some glitter and dump some glitter inside. Ooh, that's cool. I'm going to put enough in there where it kind of really covers. And then I'm going to just put in a cotton ball, stretch it out a little bit. Tuck that in there. And then I'm going to use some of these pads. So that'll just create a nice cushion. Just like that. And then I'm going to put quite a bit of this on. And because the smell always comes through the back, the front really doesn't matter. So that was grapefruit. You can use any scent that you want. So that one I submerged quite well. Or scented quite well. And pop the back on. And there you have a sparkly one. I guess if you put more sparkles in, it would be more sparkly. So I probably could have put more in, but that's okay. I can always add more next time. So we've done the sparkle. Oh, this one still needs, there we go. We've done the orange. We've done the lavender and the rose. So there we have 4 different scents. You can use whatever scent you want. You can put pictures in them if you want. Just a way to, I guess, save some money and reuse the plastic containers that the Febreze scents were in before. Like I said, you could probably reuse these too just by filling them if you had like a syringe or something. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up to let me know that you enjoyed it. If you've tried something like this, let me know as well down in the comments. And if you're looking to purchase brand new ones of these, I can leave links down. You can also find them in any grocery store or shopping store. I'll also leave the links for the essential oils and maybe even sparkles just in case. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time in the next video. Bye guys. Now, time to put these on the shelves. So I think I'm gonna leave this one in our kitchen because it's a nice orange scent. I'm gonna put this one in the cat room because it's lavender and he needs to chill. He definitely needs to relax. I like putting them in the window because it does kind of blow air onto them, and it just helps with the scent. You don't have to, you can just put it on a shelf. And the rose one, I'm gonna put into the bathroom. I'm just gonna stick it right up there on the shelf. Perfect. And the grapefruit, I'm just gonna leave right on this counter in between plants for now. Here's one of the ladybugs I did on a video. You can check out my painted rocks as well. See you around. Bye for now.